Going on? I'm here. I'm gonna keep it brief, but I don't got really much to talk about, or my brain is somewhere else. I'm gonna check in for a moment, but I need this bandwidth for other things. But we're gonna keep it going. This is episode 130. Give me 1 second. Share the book. Because I do 5 episodes a week. That's 20 a month. So we had 6.5 months I've been doing this. The eyes below, so above. The manuscript is more than half complete. About to work on chapter 10 tonight. After this, we'll have 6 more chapters to do. Yeah, man, that's coming together. And the title of this video is "It Working Out is a Choice." I know that's grammatically terrible, but basically, anything that you want to work, anything that has worked out in your life, my theory is it worked out because you chose for it to work out. You chose to be in the right position. You chose to do the things that lead up. Now, yes, some things happen by luck, serendipity. Sometimes things just fall in your lap. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about positive, successful outcomes. They happen because you chose for it to be there. Now, sometimes when you strive for something, you might not get exactly what you want, and you may not succeed. But I'm willing, and maybe it just wasn't time for that thing to work out, or maybe that just you wanted something to work out that was the universe figured that wasn't best for you, whatever. But I'm saying the things that you choose to achieve that do work out, it working out is because you chose for it to work out. That's a choice that you made. And so remember that whenever you strive for something, whatever you're going for something, man, remember every time you have any type of success, conscious, not unconscious. And then if you luckily just get something or unconsciously get something, you know what I mean? Is that really truly success? If you didn't work for it, if it just happened to just fall. The book is almost done. Already started phase 2, I call it, book 2 of the anthology. Unsolicited comedy advice. I got that book loosely in the works in the distance, and I got this horror book that I'm working on. Like, I've been a writer all my life. I've been writing poetries and stories and short things of that nature. To record and write in that manner while I'm driving and moving, like, I found something that's conducive to my way of creating, and it's working, and I'm taking advantage of it, and I'm putting together like a massive amount of content and work because of that. Like, for me to just sit down, turn some music on or whatever, turn some jazz in the background with a candle in a lowly dark lit room with like the feathered pen with the ink quill, you know what I'm saying? And just hopefully things just mysteriously appear in my head. I don't write like that's not how I write, yo. Hey, what up, Constance? Constance, this is gonna be quick. I ain't got much to say today. I mean, I always got a lot to say, but my brain is just on me putting together this book and just other things in general. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna still check in and stay true to the game of how I always check in Monday through Friday, whether it's 5 minutes or 45 minutes. Whatever's in my heart and in my spirit, that's what I'm going to do. Right now, I don't really, you know what I mean? It's not that I don't feel like doing this, but my bandwidth wants to be towards other aspects and avenues of creativity. But I don't write, especially this book stuff. This is the first time I've ever written a book. I've started scripts and stuff like that when I was younger, and comic books, stories, 2 pages here, 3 pages there, 4 pages there. I've done that. But for me to write in this way, and I don't write in the traditional sense. Most writers are painters, meaning they create an idea, they look at a blank canvas and they create their idea. Me, as far as this writing, I'm a sculptor, meaning a sculptor removes Like it's like a big mound of stone, and a sculptor removes the pieces to reveal what's underneath the stone, as Michelangelo said. And the stone that I'm removing from are on my podcast these last 6 months. I went through my podcast. I decided I wanted to make a book. I was going to write it. Then I realized the book was already written because I spoke a whole bunch of words on all these episodes. But I can't have, 45 minutes of me just talking to represent every single page. I got to synthesize and I got to chisel away and I got to cut stuff out. And that's what I've been doing for like the last couple of months, actually. But I actually I think I put the manuscript together officially, I want to say 2 weeks ago. And then I officially started putting the chapters together last Monday. Last Monday is when I started. I finished chapter 1, and now tonight we're going into chapter 10. And I backed everything up on Google Documents. I emailed everything to myself. I emailed myself the framework of the book, and I emailed myself the original manuscript and all the annotations and stuff like that. So something happens to my phone or whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's all backed up. It's all backed up. It's ready to go. I'm looking forward to this project coming out. Listen, I got the regular book coming up. I have an ebook coming up. I'm going to do an audio book, and then there's a couple of other versions that I'm going to do. I'm not going to describe what they are because I feel like it's something revolutionary that I have not seen anybody do. So that's going to be, just know it's just some stuff coming, But in order for this to work, it had to be a choice. In order for me to get to chapter 10, that's a level of success for me. I had to choose to get to that particular point. If I didn't choose to write up to chapter 10, or chapter 9 rather, because chapter 10 is tonight. But if I didn't make a choice to get to that point, we wouldn't be here. But here we are. You know what I mean? With that being said, I'm not going to talk your head off. We're going to just keep it real brief. As I say to all the young and up-and-coming comedians, there's no such thing as writer's block. If the comedy guys have not given you anything new to scribe on that page, it is their way of telling you to work out the things that they already have given you. Stay away from the nonsense. Stay away from the negativity. Stay away from the gossip. Stay away from the rumors. Stay away from the foolishness. Focus on funny and lead with love, because life is not something that happens in spite of you. Life is an experience for you to behold, so get to behold it. And just know, as below, so above, phase 1 of the anthology is coming very, very soon.